Good evening and welcome to State of Business on Art Television. I'm Tamiru Nimsat. Let's have a look at the headlines. Government plans to modernize the education sector to tackle global challenges. China assures continued support to Sri Lanka. News in detail. Government plans to introduce a modernized education system in the country that can effectively address upcoming global challenges and incorporate modern technology. President Ranil Wickremesinghe announced this during the annual prize-giving ceremony at Anula Vidyalaya in Nogegota day before yesterday. The annual prize-giving ceremony at Anula Vidyalaya in Nogegota for the years 2019 and 2020 was held last Wednesday. The event, where President Ranil Wickremesinghe was participated as the chief guest, was also attended by ministers Dr. Susil Premajayantha, Bandulu Gunawardena, Pavitra Wanyarachi and several other dignitaries. During the event, President Wickremesinghe also honoured talented students from Anula Vidyalaya who excelled in the recent advanced level examination. He expressed gratitude towards the dedicated teachers and was presented with a commemorative gift by the school's principal, marking the occasion of a president visiting Anula Vidyalaya.
විශේෂයෙන්ම AI artificial intelligence robotic තාක්ෂණය ඒ වගේම බලශක්ති ගබඩා කිරීම energy storage මේවා blockchain තාක්ෂණය ඒ වගේම genome තාක්ෂණය සත වර්ෂයේ මැද භාග වෙනකොට ගෝලීය ආර්ථිකයට ඩොලර් ට්‍රිලියන 300ක් 700ක් අතර විශාල වටිනාකමක් තියෙනවා කියලා තමයි ආර්ථික විශේෂඥයන් කියන්නේ. අන්න එතරම් විශාල ආර්ථිකයක් ඇති වෙන්න යන්නේ. ඒ ආර්ථිකයෙන් තමයි ලෝකෙ ඉදිරියට යන්නේ. පළමුවෙන්ම අපේ අධ්‍යාපනය ක්‍රම වෙනස් වෙන්න ඕනේ. අපිට උවමනා විශ්වවිද්‍යාල ගාන වැඩි වෙන්න ඕනේ. පුළුවන් තරම් විශ්වවිද්‍යාල ඇති කරන්න මේ විෂයන් සඳහා.
Chinese government has given an assurance that it will help Sri Lanka to effectively address the challenges of financial debt. This friendly assurance came when Prime Minister Dinesh Gunawardena met the Chinese Foreign Minister during his official visit in China. Prime Minister Dinesh Gunawardena, at the sidelines of the 7th China South Asian Expo in Kunming, southwest China's Yan'an province, made time to meet Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi. During the meeting, the Chinese minister has promised that China will help Sri Lanka to improve its capacity for independent development and to get rid of the poverty trap and the trap of non-development. Chinese Foreign Minister also assured to assist in the acceleration process of its industrialization process and agricultural modernization. He also said that China is always Sri Lanka's reliable strategic partner and appreciates that Sri Lanka has always been friendly to China and has stood by China on issues related to its core interests. Minister further added that China also firmly supports Sri Lanka in safeguarding its sovereign independence and national dignity and is willing to strengthen exchanges of experience in governance as well as cooperation in various fields with Sri Lanka. He also expressed belief that Sri Lanka will overcome its temporary difficulties, find a development path in line with its national conditions and realize revitalization and prosperity. Noting that Sri Lanka is an important participant and beneficiary of the China South Asia Expo, he welcomed the Sri Lankan side to continue to make good use of this important platform to further explore the Chinese market. Prime Minister Dinesh Gunawardena stated that investments from China are critical to propel Sri Lanka's economy, encourage more government and private sector investments into Sri Lanka. The Prime Minister stated this while participating as a chief guest at the 7th China South Asia exhibition in Kunming, China on Wednesday. Speaking at the occasion, Prime Minister Gunawardena stated that the exhibition proudly speaks achievements in the backdrop of the 10th anniversary of the Belt and Road Initiative. The Prime Minister congratulated China for the leadership given to the world in alleviating hundreds of millions out of poverty and achieving continuous economic growth. He further acknowledged with appreciation that China has extended much needed support in debt restructuring process, which was essential to secure international support. The Prime Minister went on to call for a joint effort between our countries to enhance tourism among the two countries. The China South Asia exhibition is jointly organized by the Chinese Ministry of Commerce and the Yan'an state government. Countries from South and Southeast Asia and countries on the Regional Comprehensive Economic Cooperation Partnership participate at the event each year. The exhibition includes 15 exhibition halls, including a biomedical and healthcare pavilion, a resource economic pavilion and a regional cooperation pavilion with a total area of 150,000 square meters. This exhibition is held under the theme of Cooperation and Coordination for Development. Stay tuned, we will return after this short commercial break. Welcome back after the break. Indian Ambassador Gopal Bagle said that collaboration in the defense sector is vital for the security of the region and that it stands a testament to the commitment to the efforts for mutual cooperation between the two countries. The ambassador said this at a ceremony to hand over a Dornier 228 maritime surveillance aircraft at the Sri Lanka Air Force Base in Katunayaka on Wednesday.
The vision of our two leaders, Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi and the Honorable President, His Excellency Mr. Ranil Wickremesinghe. The vision of these two leaders is for our people to grow together, to travel together to prosperity, and to build even greater connectivity and stronger economic partnership. This goal will be well served with our great and growing cooperation in the sphere of defense and security. The presence of the Dornier not only adds valuable experience to Sri Lankan Air Force and the capability of its men and women, but it also helps, as has been noted, in looking after not only Sri Lanka's security, but also security of the region. We are very happy that as a prominent nation, a maritime power in the Indian Ocean region, as a hub of transport and energy, Sri Lanka will also continue to play its vital role in ensuring security in the region, and we are even more happy to cooperate and collaborate in that regard. Journey of Sri Lanka from today for the next 25 years of its independence, we both have the same goal of being a developed nation by our respective 100 years. In this journey, the Indian people and the government of India are privileged to be standing shoulder to shoulder with the people of Sri Lanka.
Minister of Plantation Industries Dr. Ramesh Patirana said that the Sri Lankan tea industry should strive to increase its global share of the market by expanding into novel markets through an overall better product. The minister said this while addressing the 129th Annual General Conference of the Colombo Tea Traders Association in Colombo recently.
During 2020 and 2021, even though the production came down because of the fertilizer scarcity, what was important was because of the price hike. The people at the ground level gained a higher price. The production is coming up gradually with the availability of fertilizer, and at the same time we have to face the music again. Now the complaint is from the village level, the ground level, smallholders, the prices are coming down. Partly because of the fact that the production is slightly up, and also on the other hand, rupee is getting strengthened little by little. Despite the difficulties we encountered, our export income from the tea industry remained at $1.2 billion level. This year also we might get the same amount. The local challenges are from one side, and also on the other side, the tea export market, the total amount remains, or it's become stagnant. In 2021, total tea export market was 7 billion, out of which we share 14%. And in 2022 also, it was nearly 7 billion without a positive growth. Unfortunately, the main importing countries, including Russia, Ukraine, Turkey, Iran, Iraq, Libya, Syria, all those countries go through economic challenges and also civil unrest. Hopefully, we have to create new markets, look at new value additional levels, and also create better products on the long run to ensure that Sri Lankan tea retain and go to newer heights.
The Sri Lanka-France Business Council of the Ceylon Chamber of Commerce recently conducted its 19th annual general meeting, followed by a reception hosted by the Ambassador of France, His Excellency Jean-François Pacte. Ambassador Pacte highlighted that the assistances from France in establishing a committee of official creditors plays a key role in the restructuring of Sri Lanka's external debt. He said the French Development Agency and the Ministry of Economy provides grants in order to finance technical assistance in the agriculture, renewable energy and marine sectors in Sri Lanka. Ambassador Pacte added that the Economic Department of the French Embassy is keen to work actively with the SLFBC to continue developing bilateral trade and investment. He mentioned the dynamism of Sri Lankan exports to France in 2022 resulted in a growing trade surplus in favor of Sri Lanka. The ambassador further expressed his will to rebalance the bilateral trade by developing French exports to Sri Lanka. President of the SLFBC, Mr. Ashik Lafir, was re-elected to lead the council for the upcoming year. The president highlighted the activities over the past year, including signing of an MOU with the European Chamber of Commerce and commemorating the 75th anniversary of bilateral relations. He added that the SLFBC is committed to fostering stronger trade, investment and tourism ties between Sri Lanka and France and looks forward to continuing its efforts in the coming year. Stay tuned for the stock update. Trading at Colombo Stock Exchange ended on negative notes today.
The All Share Price Index dropped 21.77 points to close at 11,403.92 and the S&P SL 20 dropped 30.34 points to close at 3,269.65. The turnover was 4.1 billion rupees and over 129 million shares were traded.
Up next are Forex rates. That's all on news for today. For this and more, subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on Facebook. Take care and good night.